Hey guys, this is me, 80s for today guys. Today guys, I'm giving you guys my match review. Barcelona won, Dynamo Kyiv nil. Guys, we have finally won a match in the UEFA Champions League. It's been a long time since I've been able to say these words, and it's been a long time, guys. I believe this is the first win for Barcelona in the Champions League in the year 2021. That is very sad. It has taken us almost a year for us to win, and finally it feels good, especially winning at the Camp Nou. I have to say this on the day. The performance today was absolutely rubbish. Rubbish. And I continue to say this right now. I've been hammering home this for a long time now. I have been Koeman out for a very long time, and still am to this day. However, as we all know, the board is adamant with Koeman. Laporta has given Koeman the confidence, and even though we did win today, of course, I am very happy, and of course, very enthusiastic about the win. Let's not act as if this win is an impressive win. This was a very scrappy win. Dynamo Kyiv, for most of this game, were very poor. In fact, Dynamo Kyiv didn't even get a shot on target. That's worrying, is that we only took us 1-0. We only scored one goal, and that was a spectacular goal. That is a goal that is just something out of nothing. That is a goal you'll be seeing in your dreams. And for me in this game, Barcelona were pretty good in the first half. I have to say, in the first half, they put a lot of pressure. I think Dest was good. I think for me, Dest was good there. I think some other players were good. Luke de Jong had some chances. But the first half was good, but then the rest of the first half and the second half was garbage. You know, Alba puts a great cross into the box. Piqué scores and makes it 1. It's a great strike. It's a great volley into the box, and it's 1-0. You know, and at this point, I was like, yes, I was delighted and absolutely pumped. But when the second half came upon, it was really difficult, you know, and you can see right there the commentary about giving Barcelona saying you should be looking, they've been underwhelming. Yeah, Barcelona had some good number of chances. Luke de Jong, Serginho Dest. But yeah, as I said, Barca did deserve the lead. And then Koeman actually made 2 changes where Luke de Jong comes off, Ansu Fati comes on, right change, and then we got Mingueza that comes on. Coutinho that comes on for Mingueza. And Mingueza looks like he got injured, I think. No, I don't think Mingueza got injured, so it was just probably a tactical change. You know, and for me, Kyiv played pretty good in the second half. They were actually decent in the second half. And there wasn't really a lot to discuss in the second half. Like, if you look at the second half here, for the commentary here, there wasn't really much. Bouchon, he made some good saves. As you can see, Roberto came on, Gavi came on, Aguero came on, Depay went off. Frankie de Jong got a yellow card. And there wasn't really much to this game. And that's the problem, is that it's difficult to really do a match review and do like a match reaction when like there was barely much action in this game. Like when you look at the highlights, I saw some of the highlights. I watched the highlights again. It was only 6 minutes. Most of the highlights are usually around 10 to 11 minutes, and that just tells you everything. That when it's 6 minutes, it just tells you everything. And there wasn't really much in the second half. Second half was completely a bore fest, and that's for me very worrying, is that heading into that El Clasico coming up this Sunday, which of course, guys, I'll have a live preview on the channel, so make sure you guys join that. It's going to be on Saturday. Time might be changed because I did hear I have something scheduled that time, so I might put it actually in the evening time, so around 8 p.m., 5 p.m.-ish, we'll probably see. So late afternoon. So it's going to be on Saturday, but as far as the actual time, I don't know. I'll have to change that probably. So, yeah, as you can see, with this victory, Barca ended their 5 games winless streak in the UEFA Champions League, recording the first win in the competition since December 2020. Indeed, 3 of the last 4 Champions League wins have come against Dynamo Kyiv. Dynamo Kyiv have lost their last 4 away games in the UEFA Champions League, are now winless on the road, draw 4, lost 5. Gerard Piqué's over tonight made him the oldest player ever scored for Barca in the UEFA Champions League at the age of 34 years old and 260 days. Dang. And I just feel like, for me, guys, this Barcelona team is very worrying. It's very worrying indeed. And obviously, we did secure 3 points, which does give us more momentum and progression to get that second spot. But as I said before, guys, this group is very tough because Bayern Munich, man, it took them a while to get that win against Benfica. In fact, they were goalless for most of the game. It was only until the 76th minute where Bayern actually started to score goals and sort of ramp up on Benfica. And, of course, Barcelona have now that game against Kyiv. That's going to be on match day 4. That's going to be on Ukraine. That's going to be, let me see when that game is going to take place. The game's going to take place on November 2nd. So that's going to be important. It's going to be at 4 p.m. Eastern time, of course. So I just think that for me, guys, right now, Barcelona, they have to reassess things. Because as I said before, guys, this performance I saw there today isn't good enough. It's not. And against much better opposition, we will struggle. We will struggle, certainly. And I just don't know, man. This team, I don't have the same. This team is just running on vibes. I'm sorry. This team is like vibes. Like, there's really nothing to this team. There's no structure to this team. There's no cohesion. There's nothing fluid. There's nothing dynamic. And this is the thing that Barcelona do all the time. That they put out one good performance and they put out some mediocre performance here. And of course, while they did get the win, of course, I'm very glad about that. And I'm going to make that clear. The performance today was very rubbish. Very rubbish indeed. And let's just say this right now. If Gerard Piqué didn't score that spectacular goal, Barcelona would have ended 0-0. We would have been 4th in the group with 1 point, and we would have looked really bad. And as I said before, guys, we have to get second in this group. We have to get second. Because as I said before, guys, it is not good enough for even us to finish 3rd. And so our next games in the Champions League are as follows. We have Kyiv away at Ukraine. Of course, we have to play against Benfica at home, and then we have Bayern Munich on the final match day. Of course, that game may not even matter so much depending on how we do in the other 2 games. But as I said before, guys, we have to play much better than this. We have to play much better than this. We need to get those 2 wins against Benfica and against Kyiv. And of course, we need to hope that Bayern do their job. And that way, that final match day, we are basically through to the next round. So, as I said before, guys, I still believe Barca will get second in this group, contrary to most people's opinion. But don't be surprised to see Barca 3rd, because I think that's also a very good possibility. I don't think we're finishing bottom. I think bottom's not going to happen. But I do believe that it's going to either be 2nd or 3rd. As far as that is concerned. So as I said before, guys, as I said, I'm very sorry that I couldn't really discuss more about the match. I'm sorry there isn't really too much to discuss about this match, because quite frankly, guys, there wasn't really a lot to this match. But before we get on to that, before we end this video, I do want to look at the lineup real quick and see what kind of lineup Koeman put out. I forgot to discuss about this. For me, this lineup for me was a pretty decent 11. I think for me, Ter Stegen, I was okay starting. Alba, I can understand. PK, I understood. Now, I don't really understand why Longley started. Now, of course, Longley didn't actually cost us the match, but he could have actually cost us a penalty, which I did see there was a penalty appeal, I think, for Kyiv. Obviously, the penalty wasn't given. So Longley, for me, could have costed us, but thankfully he didn't. I would have preferred to have seen Mingueza at center back. On the right back, I would have preferred to see Des. De Jong, Busquets, Gavi. For me, that midfield was good. In the midfield, you get the names on the names for the midfield was good, but the actual experimentation, the actual implementation was terrible, because it wasn't really not that good from the midfield. Then Des, De Jong, and Depay. That was a very weird front 3. I think Des needs to slot back to the right back position. Even though he had a decent game today, I think he played well. I think he needs to get back to his regular position. And then for me, Luke De Jong, of course, we know he's just not reliable, so I don't even know why he started this game. Then Depay are wide. As I said, for me, Depay has been really underwhelming. Not gonna lie, guys. I think, as I said before, guys, for me, I prefer Depay to see him as a striker, not as a winger. And I feel like when he's playing as a winger, he's much more limited. And I feel like that puts a huge strain on the team, because if he plays as a center forward, like the lone striker, I feel like we'll see Depay do a lot better, because I said before, guys, Depay out wide is not as effective as a striker. I feel like it would be a lot better for him to play as a striker. So of course, guys, I'm going on a bit of a tangent, but basically that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys do enjoy the video, guys. Check out me and my other platforms. I will be doing a Champions League video recap very soon on the channel, guys. Stay tuned for that, probably tomorrow. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that, guys. And also I'll keep tabs on the Europa League and Europa Conference League. So those videos will come up very soon indeed. So make sure you guys check out me and my other platforms in the description below. And of course, make sure you guys comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys there. Peace out.